Shaksgam Valley is part of India, is an integral part of India, which has been illegally occupied by Pakistan and then gifted to China in
A delegation of Communist Party of China under the leadership of Ms. Surhan visited BJP head office today.
Holding on to grounds that they supported Pakistan or did not support Pakistan is not an issue.
But somehow it is very important to understand that China is a colonial state, and they will make sure to malign India.
The latest round of diplomatic face-off between India and China erupted over the Shaksgam Valley, but the row is not a new one. A statement by Beijing sparked the fresh drama, but the wording made it clear. This is a Pakistan-manufactured problem for India once again. As part of a bilateral boundary agreement between Beijing and Islamabad, signed in 1963, Pakistan officially ceded control of the Shaksgam Valley to China. India has never accepted this agreement due to the strategic importance of the valley and its sovereign claims over the region. The valley borders China's Xinjiang to the north, parts of Pakistan occupied Jammu Kashmir to the south and west, and the Siachen Glacier to the east. The latest face-off erupted when New Delhi protested the rapid infrastructure development in the contested region. India has maintained its stance over the region even as China and Pakistan dispute it.
We have never accepted the so-called China-Pakistan boundary agreement of 1963, through which Pakistan unlawfully attempted to cede the area to China. Chinese infrastructure build-up via CPEC, as also in Shaksgam Valley. Shaksgam Valley is Indian territory. We have never recognized the so-called China-Pakistan boundary agreement that happened in 1963.
Reports suggest China has even built an all-weather road across the valley and very close to Siachen after the Doklam clashes. Highway G219 in China's Xinjiang reportedly ends just 50 kilometers from Indira Point. Touted to be the world's highest battleground, India's diplomatic protest was countered by China. Beijing claimed the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor aims to improve the livelihoods of people, but failed to address the security implications. A spokesperson of the Tibetan government in exile issued a clear warning against China, urging India to maintain caution.
So presume that they are the new colonial state. So if there's existence of new colonial state just next to your neighbor, right, and then your borders are all being labeled as disputed land, then obviously China will make any trouble, any time, whenever there is a need for them to make India in a more troubled state. So therefore, this time also, it's not a new thing. Shaksgam Valley is not a new thing. Earlier they had done it in Galwan, they had earlier done in Doklam issues. Doklam, that was a border between India, Bhutan and Tibet. So in Tawang sector also they had been doing it consistently for over years.
All this comes even as the BJP, the major party in the ruling coalition in India, met with representatives of the Chinese Communist Party in New Delhi, sparking speculations.
This particular meeting was regarding to have better communication, to have communication with the CCP, and the BJP sources are saying to have an intra-party communication between the two parties, because we know for a fact that how India and China relations have been strained, and BJP is the ruling party over here. So it was to have a better communication with the CCP. This is what we are being told by the BJP sources, that this meeting was held yesterday at the BJP headquarters. Arun Singh, the National General Secretary of the BJP, and Vijay Chauthaiwala, who is the Foreign Affairs Cell Chief of the BJP, were part of this particular meeting. But we have seen a lot of chatter around this particular meeting. The Congress party coming out, taking a dig at the BJP, that why exactly such a meeting has happened, given the fact that how the tensions between India and China have been going on, how China has been claiming certain parts of Indian territory as their own, then why exactly this meeting happened. So the sources within the BJP clearly say that the meeting, this particular meeting, was just to have a proper communication between the two parties, the CCP and the BJP. And perhaps this is not the first time that the CCP and the BJP leaders have met. Earlier two such meetings have happened, but this meeting has happened after a long time, and perhaps that is why there is a much chatter about this particular meeting.
President of the Congress party saying China has claimed the Shaksgam Valley of Jammu and Kashmir as its own territory. For the past several days, China has been carrying out construction here under the name of CPEC. After Ladakh, how has China managed to intrude all the way here now? How is China showing such audacity? Meanwhile, BJP leaders are holding meetings with China's Communist Party. In fact, Dr. Shama Mohammed has also taken to social media to say China has claimed the territory, going on to say just yesterday, BJP officials met the CCP representatives at the BJP headquarters, and reports suggest that the Modi government is allowing Chinese companies to invest in India. Why is the government of India siding with our enemy that helped Pakistan during Operation Sindoor? Now tell me, who is Deshdroh?
This is the beginning of peace that our Prime Minister hopes and believes that will come through. Holding on to grounds that they supported Pakistan or did not support Pakistan is not an issue. Diplomacy is dynamic and forward-looking. This is not something that you cry over split milk. This is a ground reality. This is pragmatic diplomacy at full play, and I think it should be seen in that light, not the crybabies in the Congress party.
किस तरीके से आप देखते हैं? देखिए, चाइना की जो विस्तारवादी नीति है, पहले भी इस प्रकार के कभी अरुणाचल पर और दूसरे पर क्लेम करता है, तो भारत किसी भी इस प्रकार की कोशिश को नाकाम बनाएगा, ये तय है। मुझे लगता है कि मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स द्वारा इसका संज्ञान लिया गया है और जल्द इसका जो हल है इसका आपके सामने आएगा।
Shh.